very cool.
Oh, it's
I keep hearing about vegetable barbecue.
Oh,
yeah.
Just one?
I don't know. I only have a couple days. How many?
Mine off.
Okay. Let's go now.
So you're one of the few that isn't vegetarian.
How come you're laughing?
I don't eat a ton of red meat, but I eat tons of chicken and fish.
You'll be set here then.
But I do eat red meat. I just don't eat much. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure everyone's got their favorite barbecue joint to suggest. So,
Okay, I want to hear this.
so let's
There you go.
Oklahoma Joe! It's pretty bad.
Oh, we're all over crazy for it. But I definitely want this to be about you guys, not about me talking to her.
Let's interview you.
Let's see. No. All right. I don't want to be the one asking her questions. Sure, I've got 1,000,001. I can talk to her all day long, but I know you guys have been. Some of you guys have been waiting here all day for her. So.
Weeks. You sat in this room for weeks? You must have go to a barbecue. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Thoughts? Comments?
I see
about
him
random events?
right up in the back. With the black sleeve.
I'm going to embarrass my husband, but
Okay.
you're one of our favorite shows, and it's always a waste of episode because we have all four restrictions. We love Dyson. Is there any plan to get both of them together?
Hey, fair warning, there will be a little bit of talk about some stuff that's maybe not safe for work or kids.
It's going to be an hour of sex.
Yes!
Well, yeah, I mean, threesomes come up quite a bit. But, well, where are you guys at? You're watching season 4 right now.
Yeah.
Parties.
Well, we'll say that.
Has that episode happened? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Not in America.
So that's
Not legally.
Not
we have a big orgy. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever have an actual threesome. There is an episode that you may or may not have seen for one reason or another, otherwise, where there's a taste of that, if you will. That was a poor choice of words. Anyway, there you have it. Next.
Right if you're in the suit.
Speaking of the whole sex and everything and threesomes,
It's going to be it for an hour.
your character, Dr. Laura, seems to kiss everybody, especially girls. Is there a member of the cast who haven't kissed yet?
Oh.
And would like to?
Well, Casey who plays Hale, Lauren and Hale have never made out. We do at home all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I've kind of had a lot of action, really, haven't I? I know, seriously, it's hard to tell this year. I asked the writers, what's happening? Every episode, I was like, holy cow. Everybody. It's hard after 4 seasons. I guess they just keep writing for that.
Well, to be fair, and I'm actually going to lead into a question here. Your portrayal as a thoroughly wonderful, we'll just say not straight character.
Right.
She does have kind of her fluidity. Has earned you recognition and awards. And how has that influenced you as an actor now?
I don't know if awards influence your performance necessarily, but it's certainly been lovely to be recognized. Both Anna and I don't take for granted ever that, the relationship that we have on the show is really important, and it's a relationship that's not on most television screens, and so we recognize the importance of that, and it means the world to us that people have responded the way that they have. Sure, yeah, absolutely.
See the red, white, blue, Union Jack. Union Jack, I see it now.
I'm British. I love the Union Jack.
What I wanted to ask was, when you first got approached for this role, if you got approached or if you had to audition or whatever, and they told you you were going to be a human working with fairies, did you say, oh, hey, I want to be a fairy instead? Why can't I be the succubus instead of the one? I mean, you have to be, first of all, knowledgeable about all this fairy shit stuff, all sorts of things, and you're like this really intelligent doctor who knows things that no one else knows.
Yeah.
Were you like, hey, why can't I be a fairy instead? Or did you want to be
Well, I came on a bit late in the game. They had shot the pilot quite a long time before I actually showed up on the scene. So they were casting for Dr. Lauren Lewis, and originally the part was going to be, I think, about 6 or so episodes. I think the plan was originally to have her be just kind of come in and be a bit of a vice to get in the way of her and Dyson, and then the character evolved and evolved and evolved. So at the beginning, I didn't really give it a lot of thought because I thought that I would be on the show for a very short period of time. So I'm thrilled that it's gone on as long as it has.
And you guys have your own OTP name of Docubus. What's OTP? Oh, I'm sorry. What's your fairy? Oh, but.
I don't know anything about anything.
So now you guys actually have your own name of Docubus and
Yeah,
Team
I
Lauren.
think that
So
happened pretty early on, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Back there. Yes, me.
You could play one of the Fae, what favorite times that you want to play?
I always say Vex because it's like it's endless. You could do anything. You could be endlessly evil, or you could be nice, or you could do whatever. Vex is awesome. But Paul Amos does a phenomenal job playing him. I just don't need any help from me.
very daring to jump around in the heels too.
Yes, that was hard for him. Then they had to make him heels that fit his lovely feet. Yeah.
Over here at the brown shirt.
In the Fae Epoch, was that was you singing?
That was me singing. Yeah.
Woo!
Very stressed out about that episode because I had to do a lot in one episode. I mean, it was like, it was singing, it was fighting, it was accents, it was, it was a heavy episode for me. So I was very nervous to do it. But yeah, no, I asked, they asked me if I wanted to have somebody else sing it and me lip sync to it, and I said I want to give it a go. And so anyway, yeah, that's what happened.
Great
Yeah,
job.
thank you very much.
Here in the black.
Do you go back and see your work? Do you revisit it?
Not much. I used to in the beginning, in the first little while, just to get a sense of what I was. Each character you bring something to on screen, and so
Right.
it's important for you to see what you're doing in case you're making choices that aren't working. But now I don't. No, not 4 years later. It's a great show and everything, but I get a lot of it.
I have read that the mics are now working. I'm not necessarily sure that the one in the middle is on, but you know what?
This one's not on, is it?
It is.
No, it's okay.
I'm just excruciatingly loud.
Oh, it's just that you're booming. Right. Okay.
I'm used. I do a radio show. I'm used to talking into the
Right.
mic, so.
Okay.
All right. Other questions? So I see here.
For the episode with Ebony towards the end,
Uh-huh.
I wanted, how did y'all get to that? Because there were so many one-liners in that were just hilarious. Did y'all do a lot of takes for that, or did y'all pretty much?
I can't remember. I don't remember. Emmanuel's amazing to work with. She's such a pro. She's nothing like her character either. All of a sudden, I'm the loudest person in the room.
There's fidgeting going on. Wow.
No, that's good. People on planet Mars can hear me, which is good. We're all fidgeting. Yeah, she's fantastic to work with and a pro, So but I don't remember specifically if we had to do a pilot takes. I feel like we're always doing a pilot take. One scene takes hours to shoot. 3 pages is like half a day, just because of the angles and the setups, and we do close-ups and wides, and yeah.
Do you guys find yourselves evolving into fits or giggles? Or
Sometimes Anna and I usually are laughing quite a bit. And I think I've told the story a million times, but we did a scene one time where we laughed so much during the shoot that they just bailed. They just gave up, stopped shooting it, and we moved on. Because we couldn't actually get through it. Hey guys over there, how's it going? You want to join us up here?
I think that's awesome. I think one fully having a full-blown conversation. Let's just wait and see how long it takes for them to notice. What are you guys talking about? What's going on? What's going on today? Everyone, one of the lovely organizers. Yeah, there's a lot of very cool people, volunteers and otherwise, that have made this what it is. So a huge thank you to those guys, because we couldn't do it without them.
I see over here we've got our lovely camera.
Oh yes.
Hi, I am a huge fan of Lost Girl,
Thank
but
you.
also a huge fan of a show called Instant Star.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny that you mentioned singing. How long have you been singing? How often do you get to
I don't sing unless I have to do it for camera.
Do you
I mean, I do it in the shower. And my car. I do it tons in my car.
Do you like to sing, or is it something that stresses you out?
No, I do like it. I for sure like it. But I mean, it is stressful when you know that, the world might see it. that makes me a bit stressed out. But it's totally fun. Yeah, I mean, anytime you get to do something on camera that isn't usual as an actor, it's amazing. Yeah.
So then that begs the question of then leading in, do you tend to take parts that are something that's at least a little grain of what you are, or a little bit more?
You have to find the grain of what you are in any character, no matter what it is, right? In order to connect, in order to find a place to start from. Or I do anyway, I shouldn't speak for everybody, but I try to find something that I can build from and then go from there.
So what is it in Dr. Lewis?
I don't know, I mean, we're both pretty nerdy. Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty geeky. Yeah.
Say nerdy actor.
I mean, I'm growing a lettuce right now.
So baby lettuce.
I went over to a friend's house and she had a jar with these 3 sort of decrepit, dying lettuces sitting in water, but out of the tops of them are these little wee tiny green nubs. And I was like, what is that? That's amazing. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just growing my lettuces. Once you chop off the heads, you can put them in water and they'll grow again. And I was like, oh my God, seriously? Go home. And I did. And now I'm growing a lettuce. So I feel like Lauren would be thoroughly proud of me. I'm totally getting a phone call right now. Like, check it out now. Totally. You're on the air.
We have over here.
Right now it's kind of, serious on the show. Are there any pranks that are going on backstage?
Chris is the prankster. He's the one that does, he'll walk into the take with his guitar or his pants around his ankles. I have seen his pants around his ankles more than I've ever seen anything else in the world. And he has this trick he does, which I don't get grossed out very easily, but I can't deal with anything nose oriented. I don't know why. You could literally throw up on me and I'd be like, well, what are you going to do? But I don't want to know anything about what's going on with your nose. I just have, I don't know why it's a thing. And Chris, there's this stuff on they use it to fix your microphone to you or whatever it is, and they call it snot, but it's this little gooey glob of whatever. And Chris loves to stick it up his nose and let it hang out. And then he does, the camera's on you, so it's your coverage, and he's on the other side, and you have to do the whole, and he doesn't do it until right before they say action. And then you're doing the entire scene staring at this thing hanging out of Chris' and I want to punch him because he knows that I don't like that.
Really? I would not have picked him for the pranks.
He is a total prankster. Yeah,
Jeez.
he's the guy. If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be him.
I see over here another hand.
Yeah, do they just present you the script and say, here's your character, or are you allowed artistic vision to say, I think this is what my character would do?
Oh, they're amazing. The writers on the show are really open to if there's something that you read that you go, this is so outside of the realm of how I think Lauren would behave in this kind of a scenario. If you go to them and say, can we talk about this because I just don't see her doing that, they're great about it. And sometimes, we go back and forth and we'll have, we'll disagree on stuff, which I kind of love because it means that they're invested too. But they're really open to that kind of conversation for sure.
I see over